Hey guys! Monday Night Baseball getting ready to get going. First things first, I missed it earlier while I was getting prepped. Thank you to Gamba Magus for dropping 74 parachuting samurai dogs to take on these Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. And if you already are a Fluffy Kitty Ninja, well, ambush them mofos.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
I see Daffy's introducing himself pretty early already tonight. What's up, Daff? Come on. Alrighty, gang. Showtime Monday night, if you hadn't heard. Shoyo Tani will be pitching tonight. Chandy will own his own team. Might. He might.
Let's go while we're young.
Oh, come on. We're having riveting Jandy Ronson conversation here. Come on, song. Set me up. Oh, I guess it'll do. Let's go! Maybe. Is everything like broken tonight? Who broke stuff? When in doubt, blame Cody, right? No. Monday Night Edition, Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. Kanish is wearing hockey stuff because it was the trading deadline today, so you're just gonna have to accept it. It's Kamish LB here with you. Good to see you. It's the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. We are getting ready for a pretty good Monday night edition of the Game of the Night World Champions. Los Angeles Angels will be taking on perennial playoff favorites, Detroit Tigers. Tigers coming in, trying to wreck what is now a 5-game win streak for the Angels as we go to tonight's action. But before we get there, a little introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with a... Oh, no, wait, sorry. That's Digital Underground. My bad there. I am the Kamish. This is the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. We are a brand spanking new Twitch partner around these parts.
If you would join
Philly the 13th, we thank you for hitting that follow button. Saw that Danny also dropped a gifted sub on you. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. If you are here and you were gifted a sub, then Danny just invited you to create a virtual player for our coming up draft not too far from now. Get your player made. There's the Discord. Anju following along suit with the eMLB Baseball Universe, also now found on YouTube, where all content is carried over to there afterwards. We are at 80 subscribers. If we can get to 100 subscribers before our special partner celebration on Saturday, then I'm going to add a third giveaway during that broadcast. I've got 2 planned. A third one will be coming. We'll talk about that a little bit later today. So again, I am the Kamish. My friends will call me LB, and my wife, well, with all the streaming I've done of late and all the extra work I've been doing to get prepped, well, she's calling me things with 4-letter words, but we leave that right for her. So we ask you, be kind, rewind, dad mode always in effect around here. The rule is simple. Don't act any more immature than any one of my kids. If you do, you will get timed out as your one warning. And you can get tossed unceremoniously out on your ear. We owe you nothing around here. We're all business, as you can tell. But the rest of you, be kind, rewind, dad mode in effect, and you already heard that wacky duck. He don't miss a thing.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
Apparently so. We're not exactly G-rated around here, duck. You know you rhyme with something, by the way, don't you? Hey, it is game 2 of a 3-night sim. We've already done day 1. If you happen to be in our Discord, you already know what happened on that first day. So again, another reason to be in the Discord. If you're just watching us here, we thank you for being here, but you're only getting about a quarter of the story. So if you're starting to get more into like, yeah, this stuff's pretty cool, what's going on around here, and just knowing that Yours truly is just a storyteller, just the commish. She keeps everything upright, functional, or is it upright and functional? Either way, you get the idea. That's all I do. The rest of this is all up to you guys, the 30 GMs, and all of you virtual players. So we hope you will continue to come back, enjoy some Monday Night Baseball while you can indeed. Let's get into it. So again, it's Tuesday night. It's a 3-day sim, so one more day will be simmed after this. Let's look at the standings really quick before we jump into today's action. The Rays have gotten caught up to the Red Sox. Sox are in a 4-game losing streak. The Orioles, the Blue Jays, and the Rays are all on winning streaks, with the Rays winning 4 to now take the lead. The Orioles winning 6 to now be tied with the Red Sox, and the Blue Jays have 5 wins in order to be 4.5 back, but they are catching up. In the Central, the Tigers that you'll be watching shortly, currently on cruise control, winning 6 of their last 10, keeping pace with the White Sox 7 games ahead. Twins have taken a 4-game losing streak to fall the 8 back. Indians have chosen the wrong time to forget how to play baseball, as they have lost their last 8 in a row. They are now 2 games under 500. Over in the West, it's the Rangers leading by a game and a half. The world champion Angels have won 4. We'll see them in a moment and see if they can expand that to 5. The Astros 4 games back, and the Mariners are 6 back at this time. Kurt Gowdy. Let's bring it up, Kurt Gowdy. Oh, okay, we're talking about it. Yes, old Kurt Gowdy. Yes, used to watch commercials with Kurt and Ted Williams for Nissan Bread way back in the day to just show my age, unfortunately. Over in the National League East, it is the Phillies comfortably, well, I say comfortably. They got a 3-game over 500 record. They are a half game over the Nationals, a little bit of back and forth here of late. Braves are in the neighborhood, 2 games back. Watch out. The Mets have probably been one of the hotter teams of late in the NL East. They are now 2 games under 500, 2.5 back overall. Don't count the Marlins out. They're still within it. They're 3 games under 500 now, but they are only 3 games out of the division. That's just interesting to see the whole thing. Hello, everybody. This is Keith Jackson. I remember that. St. Louis Cardinals. We saw them last night. They took the loss in that one, but they are still 34-18 coming into this. Although they want to turn it around, the offense has struggled of late. Winners of 3 of their last 10. They are going to try to keep the pace, as both the Brewers and the Cubs have been catching up slowly but surely. Reds have taken an 8-game losing streak, so they're going to want to try to end that if there's any hope for this season. Padres are 5.5 game leaders over both the Rockies and the Diamondbacks, 12 games over 500 now, winners of their last 3. Diamondbacks are the only other team over 500 not named the Rocks or the Pods. Giants are 9.5 back at this point. That's your current standings. Let's go look at what our Tuesday matchups are going to be. We got a full slate of games going on, so you'll get plenty to look at on the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll start with interleague action in Seattle, as the phenom Justin Fuller, the lefty, will take the ball for the Mariners, taking on those Padres. Padres have won 7 games over 500 on the road. They have played really comfortable on the road. Francisco Morales will be looking for 7 wins on the season in today's afternoon contest. That's a 3:40 game out in Seattle. 6 o'clock game at Progressive Field between the Indians and the Rangers. Indians are trying to come back from this free-falling mode. Tom Petty fully embraced in Cleveland at this moment. The Rangers will try to keep misery loving company in Cleveland. Sean Reed Foley, 6-1, 3.66 ERA to this point. The Zack Attack has hit the follow button. Thank you for joining us here on the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. And good evening, Mr. Serial Killer. How are you, sir? Red Sox will take on the Orioles at Camden Yards. Mike Kennedy, brand spanking new Red Sox off of that trade. The 3-for-1 trade again. If you're not in the Discord, you're not hearing the full story on the trades as we give full, deep notes as we analyze each trade. Mike Kennedy in a 3-for-1 transaction. Now a member of the Red Sox. He'll make his Red Sox debut tonight against Taylor Widener, who's also a brand spanking new Oriole himself. He's 3-2 with a 3.86 ERA. That's a 7.05 start at Camden Yards. The Jays will take on the Yankees. Jays will take on the Yankees. Fraser Perez on the hill for the Yanks. He'll be opposed by Bo Burrows, both of them with ERAs in the 5s as we start this one off this evening. The Rays will take on the Royals. Jim Giesler on the hill in this one. He's 4-3 with a 3.31 ERA. Kyle Hendricks will oppose him 2-5 with a 6.04 ERA. I don't know if I fixed it. I'm trying. I meant to try to see if I got it fixed. Will it do anything?
Evil does not wear a bonnet!
Apparently it won't work proper now, Danny. So you know what? It'll only be a test. But when someone drops 5, they want Jedi Cats. So you get Jedi Cats. Jedi Cats.
This is a test.
Thanks to Danny's 5 gifted subs, although my alerts decided to be... They pulled a Patrick Star. Apologies to Danny there. But thank you again for the 5 gifted. Again, Rays will take on the Royals. That one's at Galpin Stadium. Kyle Hendricks 2-5 now with the Royals. He'll take on Jim Giesler, 4-3 with a 3.31, 8:15 start in KC. We'll watch this one in a moment, so we'll come back to it after. Over to the Coliseum we shall go. Twinsies will take on the Athletics. AJ Labus, 4-4 on the year. Will take on Scotty Albin. Thought I saw Scotty got sent down. I don't know if Daryl changed his mind or if that was a little bit of a service time plan. Keeping an eye on that. 3-1 with a 5.3 for Albin. Second year veteran who won 14 games last season. The National League has some interleague action itself as the Astros are in the desert to take on the Diamondbacks. Dalbert Siri is actually going to get the scheduled start in that one. Tyler Glasnow will oppose him. He's 3-5 on the year with an ERA in the mid-4s. Phillies will take on the Nationals. Battle of first place in that one in the East. Wade Beasley will take on David Peterson. Each of them are 4-game winners. Beasley with a 5.23, Peterson a 2.70 ERA. Both teams have won 12 respective wins in their specific situations, meaning the Nationals on the road and the Phillies at home. We'll have the Marlins taking on the Pirates at in South Beach. In this one, Kyle Freeland is 4-3 on the year. We'll take on Jake Willis, who's 4-4 with a 5.18 ERA. Braves will be hosting the Giants. Giants have 10 wins on the road. Ian Anderson, 3-1 with a 2.7, will be opposed by Sean Gell, who's looking for win number 4 this season. The Mets will be hosting the White Sox in interleague action. Evan Krusinski, used to National League pitching as a former Cardinal. He'll take the mound for the White Sox, 3-4 on the year. Better call Saul, because Saul Gonzalez will be on the hill for the Mets. He's 1-1 with a 5.09 ERA. Dodgers will take on the Cubs at Wrigley Field. The Cubs win this one. They're back at 500. Brent Honeywell will try to be the one to make it happen. Grayson Rodriguez, the former Oriole, will be on the hill for the Dodgers, 1-2 with a 3.3 ERA. Behind the head of the trade block enthusiasts, I should say the trading deadline enthusiasts for the NHL, the Cardinals taking on the Brewers. Jonathan Stever will get the ball. He's 5-4 with an ERA just under 5. The human white flag, Chris Flexen. Yes, you heard it here correctly. We can thank a guy who was in the league just long enough to say he couldn't handle real-life leagues or leagues with real names on it, because Chris Flexen is the human white flag. The nickname stuck. He's 4-5 tonight with a 4.6 ERA. 8-10 start at AmFam Clubhouse. Last game on the docket is the Reds trying to end an 8-game losing streak. They have Lance McCullers trying to wreck it in Colorado at Coors Field. Alex Reyes looking for win number 1 this year. He's 0-1 with a 5.48 ERA. That's your action around the league. Time to get to tonight's matchup between the Tigers and the Angels. Going to have to make some adjustments here to make sure lineups are as intended, because the game just likes to do its own thing, you know? Altuve, Mullins, Bregman, K-Bear, Ruiz, Peralta will slide up here. Actually, let me do this. Green is down. Witt to 7. Slide Peralta up with Dexter Morgan. Hey, Jay Kuhn, you in the house? Don't forget them boosts you got, sir. Dexter Morgan sliding down to the 6th spot in this one tonight. Griffin Canning is getting the start for the Tigers. We'll look at the bullpen so you know the situation as you factor that into your betting, starting with Carson Palmquist. Got to note the Tigers have been using a bit of a opener follower situation here of late. That's right, I forgot to do one thing. I forgot to remove myself. There you go. You can see better as you figure out bets. Carson Palmquist, last appearing yesterday, went 2 innings, given up 3 hits, 1 earned run. He struck out 2. ERA is very respectable, 1.72 ERA for the second-year veteran. He's pretty respectable last year with an ERA right around 4. But probably très fatigué tonight. We don't expect to see Palmquist unless in an emergency. Terry Skubal, probably a similar situation. He has pitched 3 of the last 4 nights, going an inning and a third in the 10-5 loss yesterday, giving up 4 hits, 3 earned runs. He didn't walk any. He walked 2. He didn't strike out anyone. ERA right about the neighborhood we're used to with Tariq, right in the near 4 range. Trevor Valdez was listed as a starter. We'll move on to him. We're only looking at people with parentheses for this. Matt Barnes, a 34-year-old, getting ready to have his birthday in a couple of sim weeks. Soon to be 35-year-old is still steady Eddie. That whip still under 1. The ERA half of what it was last year. He's a Stone Temple Pilots song. It's half the ERA it used to be. Hasn't given up a home run yet this year. Barnes, still all reliable when called upon. We'll see if he gets the ball tonight. He last pitched a couple days ago against the Athletics. Nolan Blackwood, the 30-year-old from Mississippi. 2-0 with a 2.25 ERA this season. 4 saves to his credit. He pitched just through 6 pitches yesterday. Should be plenty ready to go if needed tonight. Dick Lovelady.
That's what she said.
We know that. Made some starts as an opener so far this season, similar to what he did in Tampa. ERA 3.18 in his 11-plus innings of work. He gave up 2 hits and 1 walk in yesterday's appearance. We'll see if he gets used in a pen situation. But he got the opener yesterday, and it's talked about he may be the opener tomorrow. Griffin Roberts, the Virginian, pitching a couple nights ago, 2 innings of work against the Athletics, 4 hits, 1 earned run. He gave up a home run but struck out 3. ERA is definitely trending in the right direction since he last pitched for the Rays last year. ERA down to 2.12, and the whip also trended in the right direction as well. Finally, that lefty, the 28-year-old Houston Texan, David Leal. The most mesmerizing stuff for a guy who barely throws 90. 77 appearances last year, led the majors. He's on pace for 70 this season. 36 saves last year for Leal. Just 5 so far. ERA is still a respectable 3.25. We'll see if Leal gets the call tonight. That is the situation for the Tigers. Over to the Angels we will go. Make sure the lineups look as Tom had requested. He made a couple of changes here. Ramos, Jung, Mendoza, Lugo will go to 6. Williams to 7. Joseph Tank will be in for the tired Tomoya Mori. Will not see the $543 million man tonight, except maybe in a later part of the game. Joseph Tank, the cannon, 1.0 player, will get the start tonight for the Angels. Shohei Ohtani will get the ball as well. Start with Ryan Helsley. Helsley from Oklahoma, 8 appearances this year, 15 innings, has given up 7 earned runs. That's still an improvement, almost a run better than last season in 40 innings of work. Helsley should be available, hasn't pitched since the 18th of May. It's June 3rd in game, if you're wondering. By the way, don't forget, factor in, it's warm in Los Angeles, 72 degrees. Also, wind is blowing in from right field. We'll see how that affects the lefties. Kelvin Herrera, the 35-year-old Dominican, still Mr. Reliable, had 20 saves last season for the Angels, back more in a setup role now. 25 innings of work, the whip is noticeably better. Herrera, last pitching on the 31st, he'll look to make his first appearance in June tonight. James Caprillion, 2 2/3 back on the 24th against the Orioles. It wasn't pretty. 2 hits, 2 earned runs. They both happen to be home runs. He struck out 1, but the ERA is a half run higher due to that last outing. Francis Martes, 43 innings of work already for Martes. He is used regularly. He threw 8 innings back on the 25th in a start. Took the loss, but he pitched well. 7 hits, 3 earned runs. Unfortunately, all the runs were solo home runs. Walked 2 and struck out 5. Martes, a 2.3 ERA and a whip. Very respectable, 1.07. Brandon Nunn win an inning, and it wasn't pretty yesterday. 4 hits, 2 earned runs. He walked 2. He allowed a home run. Tough day for him. ERA up to 4.82 now in 18 innings of work. Nunn, a former starter. He pitched as a consistent starter for most of the first half of this decade. Speaking of starters, Jim Silla's been relegated to the pen, and he earned his first save against the Tigers in a 3-inning performance yesterday. Expected he could still go today if called upon, but we'll see if that happens. Silla's 0-4 with a 6.08 ERA. Keep in mind, Silla was a 19-game winner for the world champion Angels last year. The Nightmare, Felipe Vasquez. 3 innings of work against Houston a couple nights ago. Got his first save in a 3-out save. Just walked 1 individual. Hasn't been as sharp, but again, he only threw 14 innings in the majors last season. Vasquez, the only player in the major leagues to have back-to-back World Series championships, as he won with the Diamondbacks in 2023 and the Angels last season. Tanner Scott, the closer. Scott, the former Oriole, got traded over to the Angels for the Bush. It worked out well. He got his ring. Also got a nice extension as he is signed through 2027 now. Tanner Scott, 6 saves on the year. Already looking to push to 50 strikeouts on the season and does not even have 30 innings pitched. And finally, Sir Anthony Dominguez. Salute, you know I am. Sir Anthony Dominguez, 16 appearances, 3.63 ERA. That's an ERA about a 1.5 higher than it was all last year. Walks are a little bit up. The strikeouts are a little bit down. Get up, get down. You got it, Sir Anthony. Still a respectable pitcher. Keeps that ball on the ground pretty regularly. We will most likely see Sir Anthony, who last pitched on the 30th of May. Got his 3rd win on the year. That's your matchup. Here's your lineups for tonight's broadcast. Again, tonight's eMLB Game of the Night, Monday Night Baseball, powered by the Out of the Park Baseball 22 engine. Our 19 real-life years out of the park has been used by the eMLB brand. 4 different universes have been done in Out of the Park alone. Tonight, the commish is going to be fueled by Sam Adams, but tonight it's Sam Adams Winter Lager. Have a little bit of that left. It's that nice little mix. It was a holiday brew. It's got the nice malt notes, accents of cinnamon, ginger, orange peel. Works just fine for me tonight. 5.6% alcohol content. Sam Adams Winter Lager, the choice of the commish, as the fuel for tonight's broadcast. Finally, of course, you're watching us here live on the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. Brand new Twitch partner. But do not forget, you can also watch us on your own time on demand on the eMLB Baseball Universe. Now on YouTube. All broadcasts are carried over to there. Once they're cleaned up, polished, and all that gobbledygook, we'll publish them live, and that is where you also get some exclusive content like the eMLB Insider Podcast. Here's tonight's lineup. Starting for the Detroit Tigers, Jose Altuve will lead it off. He's your DH tonight, now 35 years old. 305 average to this point for Altuve. 14 for 26 in his career against Shohei Ohtani. 2 home runs to his credit. That's your eMLB matchup of the night. Altuve taking on Showtime. It has been all Altuve all the time thus far. Cedric Mullins will bat second in center field tonight. He comes in with a 6-game hit streak. He'll try to extend that one in center, batting second. Alex Bregman will be your first baseman. The New Mexican is hitting .298 in the month of May, heading in the right direction. He has a lot of experience against Shohei Ohtani as well, hitting .300 with 3 career homers. He'll bat third and play first base tonight. Keibert Ruiz, the catcher, the former Tampa Bay Ray. 1 for 9 in his career against Ohtani. He has a 3-game hit streak, and he has hits in 6 of his last 7 games, including 14 hits, 3 homers, and 8 runs batted in. Second-year rookie Hank Peralta, the 22-year-old from Hawaii, just had a 5-game hit streak ended. He'll try to start a new one. He's in right field, batting 5th tonight. Dexter Morgan, you bet, hitting just .235 in the month of May, but he has a 4-game hitting streak coming into this one. The serial baseball player, what'd you think I was going to say? Will be over at second base tonight, batting 6th. Bobby Witt Jr. has 4 hits in his last 3 games. He'll be batting 7th over at third base. Riley Green will be in left field tonight. Had a .271 average in the month of May. He'll get duties in batting 8th in left tonight. Michael Brooks is the shortstop. Has a 7-game hit streak, 10 hits during that span with a homer, 8 RBI. He'll bat 9th over at short. Griffin Canning from Mission Viejo, California, had a pretty darn good month of May, if I say so myself. He went 4-1 with a 3.16 ERA. Gave up, had a 1.09 whip in 31 1/3 innings of work. For the Angels, Brandon Marsh will lead it off. He had just 143 in May, but he lost 2 to 3 weeks of play due to a sprained ankle. He's back in there, batting in left field, leading off for the Angels tonight. Mike Trout, the now 33-year-old Trout, in center field, batting second. 518 career home runs, 25th all-time in the majors, 3 away from passing 3 prominent names. Willie McCovey, Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt, Ted Williams, Teddy Ball Game. Trout, 3 homers away from passing or tying those 3 legends. Louis Ramos will be the DH today. 13 home runs on the year, a 6-game on-base streak for him. He will bat third and the DH. Josh Jung, the Texan, has a 9-game on-base streak himself. He'll be the cleanup hitter, batting 4th at third. Drew Mendoza is your first baseman tonight. hit a 169 clip in the month of May. He is going to look to turn this around for himself as quick as he can. Matthew Lugo will be at second base, batting 6th. The Thrill, Phil Williams, will be in right field, batting 7th. He had 3 for 5 with an RBI against the Tigers yesterday. Joseph Tank the Cannon from Potomac, Maryland, has a 5-game hit streak coming into this one. He gives Tamoya Mori the night off. He'll bat 8th and be behind the dish. Andelton as we were saying, thank you, Crazy Coach Joker Paragon. You have been the benefactor of a gifted sub from the coach. Thank you, sir. You got wrestling going on tonight. I'll hope to see the Eradicator live. Got to have the whole crowd yell power bomb when Kelly gets ready to execute his finisher, because that was his go-to back in the day. Andelton Simmons, the 35-year-old from Curacao, 1,411 career hits as an Angel. A couple nights ago, he passed Jim Fregosi for now 6th all-time in Angels history in total base hits in an Angels uniform. He'll bat 9th tonight and be the shortstop. The Japanese phenom, Shohei Ohtani, the two-way player, will just take the mound tonight. 11th appearance on the year. He's 4-5 with a 5.25 ERA. He does have 16 home runs when he hits the field on a regular time. His last 2 starts, though, have not been pretty. He's 0-1 with 11.74 ERA and only gone 7 2/3. He's going to want to try to turn that around tonight. That is your lineup. So here's your betting opportunity. You know it. Hopefully you know it. Sadier should be in the chat. There he is. He's in the chat taking your bet. So if you've not bet, here's how it works. Coach, time for you to bet, sir. Who do you think's going to win this game? Is it the Tigers or is it the world champion Angels? Again, Angels come into this one with a 4-game win streak. They already beat the Tigers yesterday 10-5. If you think Detroit is, well, do this. In chat, type either Detroit or Los Angeles, but include a number. How many runs do you think the winning team will score? If you guess right before the first inning is done on the team at the end of this game, you're going to win 75 balls of yarn. To see how many balls of yarn you've got, use exclamation points as you see me just doing. Oh my God, the body is killing me. If you wait till the second inning, no problem. You can do so. It will only get you 50 balls of yarn, though, if you guess right. Last chance to bet in tonight's game is by the 3rd out of the 3rd inning. You can get 25 balls of yarn for putting in a 3rd inning bet. You guess the wrong team at any time, it's going to set you back 25 balls of yarn. But don't worry. If you nail the number cannot hurt. It can only help. If you nail the number, you will be a winner. Because even if you pick the wrong team, but nail the number, you'll still be up 25 balls of yarn because it's an insta 50 ball of yarn win. Can't get hurt if you guess wrong on the number, so don't worry about it. We encourage you. Remember, if you are here and trying to create a player or work on that player, then it is to your advantage to be participating in the mini games and in the bets. Remember, for every 1,000 balls of yarn you have, you can use the exclamation boost command to give yourself a +1 boost towards your player. And you can always wait if you're a ball of yarn hoarder. If you like to hoard your balls,
that's what she said.
Hey, cut it out. Once you have 5,000 balls of yarn, you can use exclamation mega. Use exclamation points, coach. Or boss, if you want to join us. Exclamation mega. When you have 5,000 balls of yarn, we'll call Lion-O. Just balls. You hear Lion-O shouting ho, then you know that somebody just got a bonus ball. 8 no-pick team? Huh? I'm so confused. So he just wants to win if he gets the number. Okay, fair enough. I'll remember that. All right, lineups are set. Kamish is coming back. All right, on we go. I think. Let's go to Los Angeles. Welcome to Angels Stadium of Anaheim tonight for the eMLB Monday Night Baseball game of the night. Kamish LB here with you, getting ready to call the action between the Detroit Tigers, 34-17 on the season. They'll take on the world champion Los Angeles Angels, winners of their last four, 29-22, coming into tonight's game. Before we get started, let's look at the defensive alignment for the Angels. We'll start in the outfield. Brandon Marsh is out in left. Mike Trout, Gold Glove winners in center. Excuse me, burps. Phil the Thrill Williams is that indeed when he's in the outfield. What a cannon on Williams. He'll be out in right. Josh Jung is your third baseman. Speaking of studs at defense, Andrelton Simmons is another one of those guys. He's over at short. Matthew Lugo is your second baseman today, and Drew Mendoza over at first. Behind the flashing eMLB logo is the cannon, Joseph Tank. And for reference to the GMs, especially our GMs managing tonight, Joe Tank has a 14 rating, 1-4 on a scale of 1 to 20. And of course, on the mound tonight, 11th appearance on the year for Showtime, Shohei Ohtani from Iwate, Japan. 11th appearance on the year for him. He's 4-5 with a 5.25 ERA. He's given up 49 hits, 28 earned runs. He's allowed 7 home runs to this point. He's walked 22, struck out 51. It is his 8th year in the major leagues after 9 years in the Nippon League. Oh, not 9 years. It was 5 years, I believe. He could have, but he'd lose the DH exactly as Tom was saying. Ohtani, 5-pitch pitcher. He'll throw in the hundreds regularly with the fastball. He complements that with a splitter and a cutter. He also throws a slider and a curveball. Ohtani is ready to go. That'll get our leadoff batter, Gigante. Jose Altuve will start us off tonight. The 35-year-old Venezuelan, 5'6", enters play, .305 average. 3 home runs, 27 runs batted in. Again, Altuve comes into this game basically owning Shohei Ohtani's when these two face off against each other. 14 hits in 26 at-bats. That's a .538 clip with a couple home runs. If you've never been here before and you don't know how this works, you're watching a live managed game. Mark, don't forget, send me a Twitch whisper, please. I'm gonna have a quick water sip. Thank you. If you've not been here before, in chat, Jurassic Mark is Mark Becker. He is your Detroit GM and manager for tonight. And in LA, Omaze 13 is Tom Falzone. He is our Los Angeles Angels GM. He is our reigning world champion. Yeah, it didn't pop on my end either, Charles. Just the test whisper, thank you. So again, when no one's on base, we'll go right to the result. When runners are aboard, then we'll go pitch by pitch so we can tell the story more. They will be telling me what to do, pitch to batter, pitch around, pitch to contact, the infamous Cody Koshin button, or even visit the mound. But once runners are on, then we'll see this game much deeper. All right, ready to go. Instructions are in. eMLB Monday Night Baseball underway. Cheers. Thank you for joining us. It'll be a 3-1 count to Altuve. Wow, that hits differently after having drank the cherry wheat beer the last couple of nights. 3-1 pitch is going to come too far in, and Altuve will take the walk down to first. He'll get there. Altuve, not the stolen base guy that he once was, just one stolen base on one attempt this season. Cedric Mullins is going to be your batter. The center fielder enters play, hitting .333 this year with 11 home runs, 25 RBI. Hey, Aiden. No, there's no need to do that. I'm advertising, Mark. And I already said, it's a 14 rank. I told each of you what the rating is, so write it down if you have to. There's enough clutter all over the screen that that's the best place for the logo. First pitch will find its way in there with the splitter outside, strike one. One pitch, Ohtani slaps that into left field. This one's hooking, and this is just gonna get foul and over in towards the seats. That one had some zip on it, but it found its way foul. No balls, 2 strikes to Mullins here, just underway here in Charles, thank you for hitting the Prime button 17 months. We appreciate that. And for those of you who do not know, if you've got Amazon Prime, that means you've got Twitch Prime, which means you can follow the link, you can connect your accounts, and you can sub to one channel at no cost. The channel you sub to gets the full benefit. In other words, we get paid and we get supported. You get all the perks of the channel, which in Charles' case also means the boosts that we give to virtual players. So, when you use that Prime, we say namaste, because there's a lot of places around Twitch that you could use it, and you choose to use it here. So, a very hearty thank you, Charles. Cats rule, by the way, just in case Sharpie's out there. 0-2 count coming to Mullins. That one's going to be a fastball, missing low. Set me up. Tim's getting reverse glitched. Sit me up. One ball, 2 strikes with Altuve over at first. Mendoza trying to keep him close. The 1-2. Checks the swing, appeal down to third. What you got, he says. You're gone.
Fatality.
Broke the plane. Cedric Mullins will go down by way of the K. First strikeout on the night here for Shohei Ohtani. Here comes use. Here's where we get to see how people choose to use the K cards. We'll see which people keep track of what's actual strikeouts looking and if they'll do like they do at the parks. We'll see. One out now. Alex Bregman will be your batter. Bregman, the 31-year-old from Albuquerque, New Mexico. 254 on the year with 7 home runs, 35 runs batted in. Again, he comes into the month of June hitting a nice crisp 298 average in May. First pitch, big swing and a miss as he swings right through the curveball. No balls, 1 strike. Matthew Lugo playing straight up the middle right behind the bag here. The 0-1. That one's going to be a splitter missing away. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 delivery is going to be low and away. It's a 2-ball, 1-strike count. That was 103 miles an hour on that pitch. Absolutely smoking that ball in this warmer weather. The 2-1. Got a piece of that one. He'll foul it towards the right side. Bleachers. No one gets hurt on that play. It's a 2-ball, 2-strike count. I just saw your post. Marchand scores right after coming out of the box. Straight. The 2-2. Into right in the direction. Look at the sliding play from Phil. The thrill. Williams, we need that emote soon. Rocky draws. It's another eMLB. Is very sexy from Phil Williams. You saw the slide. Beautiful play there to rob Alex Bregman. That's going to be the second out now. In comes the do-it-all, Keber Ruiz. 26-year-old from Venezuela checks in. 3-game hit streak for Ruiz. 361 average this year with 7 home runs and 26 runs batted in. Heck, what is that? Oh, no wonder why it's so quiet. I'm like, why am I hearing a crowd all of a sudden? Because you got to get back on this screen, Kamish. First pitch to Ruiz, checks the swing, appeal, down to third. No, they say. It'll be ball 1. A 1-0. Swings, hits that one foul. It's a 1-ball, 1-strike count. The 1-1 coming. That one's, apparently that one got called. It's going to be that kind of night again, apparently. That's a called strike.
What?
Cutter, 97 away. Nowhere near the zone, but the ump rings him up there. 1-ball, 2 strikes to Keber Ruiz. The 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. He got him. Second strikeout of the day for Shohei Ohtani, and this side is retired. They're going to leave a runner. Detroit, no score on top of the first. Angels coming up. It's the Monday Night Baseball game of the night. It's so quiet. No, that's better. All right. Oh, Tom's going to debate and say that first one was a caught looking. It wasn't. He checked his swing. He broke his swing. That's a strikeout swinging or check swinging. All right, Tigers in the field as we get ready for bottom of the first action. Let's look at the defensive alignment in this one. We'll start with Riley Green out in left field. Cedric Mullins is your center fielder. Hank Peralta will be in right field. Bobby Witt Jr. over at third. Michael Brooks is your shortstop. Dexter Morgan is at second. Alex Bregman is your first baseman. Keber Ruiz is behind the dish, and again, for record, GMs take note, 13 is his score. Apparently, this finger is like, nope, I ain't staying up, forget it. So, 13 is his rating behind the dish for his arm. On the hill tonight for the Tigers, Griffin Canning, 11th appearance on the year for him, 5-2 on the year with a 4.38 ERA. 51 1/3 innings of work for him. He's given up 49 hits, 25 earned runs, has been a little prone to the homers with 8 thus far this year. He's walked 14 and struck out 45. He'll throw 4 pitches, throws the fastball in the low mid 90s, 92, 93 on the gun is what we can expect from him. Great slider, even just as attractive changeup, and throws a curveball as well. It is Canning's 5th year in the majors. The 29-year-old from Mission Viejo, California, was drafted in the second round by the Angels, back in 2017 out of UCLA. Canning's ready to go. That'll get Brandon Marsh into the box. Marsh will lead us off tonight. The 5-year veteran, 27-year-old from Buford, Georgia, enters play hitting .237 on the season, 6 home runs and 13 runs batted in. Again, he had a short month of May as he had a sprained ankle just recently coming back from it not very long ago. 0-2 pitch coming to Brandon Marsh. Pitch. Big swing and a miss, and he will go right through that one.
Emotional damage.
Indeed, slider fools him completely. First strikeout on the night for Griffin Canning. We've got one out here, bottom of the first. Here comes the man simply known as the Big Fish, Mike Trout. The 33-year-old from Millville, New Jersey, continues to set records after records for where he is in his age. 518 career home runs. Mike Trout, a couple days ago, in yesterday's game, he got his 1,500th run in his career. He is now the 62nd all-time in Major League Baseball history to achieve that feat. Enters play .235 on the year, 13 homers and 30 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch. Into right, well struck. That one's being watched, and they're just going to watch it because that's way gone. Arrivederci, Mr. Spalding. Mike Trout, home run number 519. Now 2 home runs away from Willie McCovey, from the Big Hurt Frank Thomas, and from Teddy Ballgame. 1-0. It's about time he retired, says obviously a GM in the AL West. Luis Ramos, the 25-year-old from La Homa, Texas, will come in. The second-year veteran has 13 home runs himself this year. .254 average, 13 homers, 33 runs batted in. He is on a 6-game on-base streak. The 1-0. That one's well hit down the line. Going back, chasing after that one, but it's going to be back-to-back home runs here. I think you know what that means.
Yeah, get up there and wham! A homer! Wham! Another homer! Wham! 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 What?
Angels already showing the power. They came into this game the first in the American League with 94 home runs. Add 2 more to this as they go back-to-back. Trout and Ramos each with their 14th on the season. It's now 2-0. That's a risk when you've got an extreme fly ball type pitcher like Canning against the lineup that mashes the ball. Josh Jung will be the batter, the cleanup hitter today, hitting .258 with 10 home runs and 27 runs batted in. I think I called the wrong team in the West the Mafia. Well, Mariner Mafia sounds better. The Angels Assault? I don't know. .2-0 pitch to Jung. Rolls it back to the mound. Canning will move over to his left. Has it over to first in time to retire Jung for the second out. 2 outs now for Drew Mendoza. Mendoza, the first baseman from Mineola, Florida. will enter play. He hit just 169 in the month of May, but he is starting to try to turn it around. 2 for 6 with a home run in the month of July so far, up to an even 200 Mendoza line average with 11 homers and 26 runs batted in. The 2-2. Got him with the off-speed pitch, it looked like. It was the curveball. He will go down. Side is retired, but not before Mike Trout puts up number 519 in his career. Louis Ramos goes back-to-back along with him. 1 inning in the books. 2-0 Los Angeles. Let's go to the second. And as we go to the second, a reminder that you still can bet in tonight's game, but any bets put in now will now be reduced to 50 balls of yarn maximum. All you have to do in chat is write down which team you think will win and how many runs you think the winning team will score. The winning team number that you put in is a bonus. You can't lose getting it wrong, but nail the number and you get an extra 50 balls of yarn. Is it fluffy time? We got a good crowd tonight. Let's make Fluffy appear, shall we? Shohei Ohtani is ready to go. We'll take on the second-year rookie, Hank Peralta. Peralta, the 22-year-old from Honolulu, Hawaii. Drafted 5th overall last season out of Georgia. Peralta hitting .278 this year with a home run and 3 runs batted in. Type boss for free stuff. 1-0 pitch. Off the end of the bat, pops it up left side. Look at the distance covered by Joe Tank. Makes the play right near the dugout. What a distance Joe Tank had to travel there as Josh Jung gave him the liberty. Joe Tank makes a beautiful play to get the first out here for Hank Peralta. 1 out. That'll bring Dexter Morgan in, community-created player of our good friend Jay Kuhn. With his own theme and all. Dexter Morgan slashing his way into your hearts. 275 entering today with 5 home runs and 29 runs batted in. Yay, we got Fluffy. Hooray. Okay, Scott, serial killer, texts me and he says, should call them angels with filthy souls. Keep the change, you filthy animals. The 2-2 to Dex. Into left as he goes the other way with it. Brandon Marsh has the range to his right. He'll get there in time to make the play for the second out. Bit of a mouthful, huh? I still like the idea. 2 outs now. Bobby Witt Jr. will be the batter. The 24-year-old from Colleyville, Texas, hitting .309 this year. 4 home runs and 28 runs batted in. Look at Andrew going big on the bets. Well, so's Cody, but I'm used to that with Cody. Oh, that's an F in the chat. Hey, Punk. What's up, Punk? No, really, there's someone named Punk in the chat. I'm not just being me. First pitch to Bobby Witt, hit in the air towards left center field. Brandon Marsh ranging over to his left. A much easier play for him here. He'll make the catch. 1, 2, 3 inning for showtime. Top of the second is done. Bottom of the second will go. Angels lead 2-0. Bottom of the second, we will go. 6, 7, 8 hitters due up for the Angels in this one. As Griffin Canning looks to have a cleaner inning this go around. We'll start with Matthew Lugo, second baseman in. Got a late call in place of Louis Rengifo to come in today. Puerto Rican from Manatee, enters in tonight hitting .202 on the year with 4 home runs and 17 runs batted in. He was originally drafted back in 2019 out of the Carlos Beltran Baseball Academy by the Diamondbacks. He was a 49th pick. He was the 17th pick in the supplemental first round. Three-one pitch from Canning. Outside with the slider, couldn't get in the chase. Ball 4 as Lugo will get a leadoff walk to start the inning. Lugo's aboard, and the wheels are always a threat over there for him. 6 stolen bases this year, caught just once. He's already on a career high. His career high prior was 4. He only played 19 games last season, setting that number. With nobody out now, it's Phil the Thrill Williams already showing up out in the outfield with a sexy play. He'll enter play tonight hitting .230. 4 home runs and 19 runs batted in. He was 3 for 5 against the Tigers with an RBI yesterday. Canning checks Lugo over at first, delivers, grounded to short. Simmons to second for 1, over to first for the double play. And I said Simmons, I meant Mark Brooks.
Yeah, baby.
Michael Brooks. Mark Brooks, that's a golfer. Michael Brooks over to Dexter Morgan, over to Alex Bregman. 6-4-3 double play, cancels that out pretty quick. 2 outs now, in comes the cannon, Joseph Tank. The 23-year-old from Potomac, Maryland, will enter play hitting .343 on the season. Not bad in limited play behind Tomoya Mori. 1 home run, 3 runs batted in. He does have a 5-game hitting streak entering play. Yes, we do need a double play emoji. We need several emojis. I'm trying to get the kiddo to work on it. She's not feeling good tonight, so I am bugging her. We still got a lot of emote slots to fill now that we hit partner status. The 1-1 to Tank. Grounded, 1 hopper over to first. Well positioned over there, Alex Bregman. He'll take 2 steps over, steps on the bag, retires Tank and the side. 2 innings in the books here in Anaheim. 2-0 Angels. 3rd inning we shall go, and that means last chance for you to bet in tonight's ball game. If you've not bet, all you have to do is in the chat write down which team you think will win and how many runs the winning team will score. If you are right on the bet, it'll get you 25 balls of yarn. If you nail the number, it's an extra 50 balls of yarn. Again, balls of yarn are the currency of the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. They are the lifeblood of the eMLB universe. Only 26 bets so far. Holy crap, we got a bunch of lurkers. It's okay, lurkers. You can stay quiet if you want, but we love the participation. We don't bite much. Just want to goof off a bit there. Top of the 3rd, we go. Riley Green will be your batter, followed by Michael Brooks. Then top of the order, Jose Altuve will be due up. Riley Green, your left fielder tonight, hitting .232. 3 home runs and 6 runs batted in for the 24-year-old out of Oviedo, Florida. Nope, I know I hit a wrong button there. Let me go back. Redo. Shift is on against Green, the 1-0 pitch. Grounded hard towards the right side. That is Drew Mendoza has it. Ohtani hustles over there, will cover, makes the play for the first out. 1 out now for the shortstop, Michael Brooks. Brooks on a 7-game hitting streak has 10 hits, including a home run and 8 RBI during that span. Brooks up to a .292 average with 1 home run and 9 runs batted in. 1-0 pitch. Slap down the line, right side. This one is moving, and that's going to hit high off the wall as that was almost a home run. Taking the corner, heading for second is Brooks. He'll get in there with the double. Got to think the wind played a factor in that one as the wind is blowing in from right at 9 miles an hour. Michael Brooks almost had an opposite field home run. Instead, he'll have a 1-out double, his third double on the season. Runner in scoring position. We go pitch by pitch back to the top of the order. Jose Altuve, again, a lot of success against Showtime. Took a walk in his first appearance. First pitch to Altuve is high. The only one that wouldn't have been high to is Eric Kelly. Sounds like a trash can. Just noticed what you said. The 1-0. That one's a cutter. Apparently caught the black just on the outside. Yeah, good call according to eMLB Sportsnet K-Zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 to Altuve goes after that one, expanded the zone. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. 98 on the fastball there. The 1-2 delivery. Swung on towards left center field. This one's got some carry on it. Trout is there. He will make the play. Tagging up from second is Brooks, who'll book it over to third without a throw. That will be an advancement to third. F8 on the scorecard for Altuve. Second out now with a runner at third. Cedric Mullins will be your batter. Mullins tonight 0 for 1. Sounded good, it did. Don't know if wind played a factor on that one, but he hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark. There you go, Andrew. You got some of your balls back. You got your balls back.
That's what she said.
First pitch, catching the outside. Yeah, I caught it with the splitter. The ball's 1 strike. Ugh. Always a Savard scoring against the Bruins. What is up with that? The 0-1 pitch. That one's going to be a called strike. That one's just a little unbelievable.
Say what?
Mullins doesn't like the call there. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Gonna miss up and in, 102. Not a lot of reaction time there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Up and away, says Superman. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, you got it wrong, Sean. It's Ray's rule, not rules. That's why it didn't do the challenge yet. The 2-2. Missing low and away, ball 3, full count, pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here, top of the third. Tigers trying to get on the board here into this game. Actually, everyone is kung fu fighting. Now I'm going to have that darn song in my head. Thanks, Tim. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him.
Where's the caboose? there was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
No kabooms there. Side is retired. 3 strikeouts for Ohtani. We'll go bottom of the third. Last chance for you to bet on tonight's game if you have not done so yet. It's a 2-0 lead, Angels. Bottom of the third, we shall go. We got a boss battle. Nope, not yet. 7 minutes till your next boss battle. Andrelton Simmons is going to be your batter to start off the bottom of the third, with Brandon Marsh, Mike Trout due up as well. 25-12? Holy crap, what the hell's... Oh, okay. I was going to be like, in eMLB? What? Don't scare me like that. Anyway. Simmons, 281 average entering play, 2 home runs and 14 runs batted in. As mentioned recently in the past week, he has gotten 1,411 hits in his career as a member of the Angels, to now pass Jim Fregosi as the 6th all-time in hits in Angels history. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded towards shore. Michael Brooks is there. Routine play for him. One shortstop will throw out the other. 1 out. Back top of the order we go. Brandon Marsh will be the batter. 0 for 1 tonight. The 0-2. Grounded over towards first. Mendoza shakes off Canning. Gets over to the bag himself. It's a quick second out. 2 outs now. Mike Trout will be your batter. Trout hit a ball opposite field. 519 career homers for Trout. 1 for 1 tonight. The 3-2 pitch. Got him to climb the ladder, and he pops it straight up, way up there. Michael Brooks calls for it right near his position, and he will make the play. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Angels. And with that, 3 innings are done. No more bets. All your bets are in, locked and loaded. Sadier will give you some fun stats as he feels like it. We'll go to the 4th inning. It's 2-0 Angels. Fishing pole and fish funny. It is a good matchup. How are you, Alex? Alrighty, top of the 4th we go. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to take on the middle of the Tigers lineup. Alex Bregman, Keibert Ruiz, and Hank Peralta are due up. You're getting excited. A little. Well, that's good. Is it because of your near eMLB, your eventual call-up? The 0-1 to Bregman. Well struck into center field. Trout ranging to his right. Plenty of room. About 20 feet in front of the warning track. Makes the catch for the out. Ball is dying on the vine out there in left center field, it looks like so far. 1 out now. Keibert Ruiz will be your batter. 1 for 10 now in his career against Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 tonight. Check under that spot for magnets. Oh, I'll have to make sure Dominic knows he hit a home run. The 2-0. Rolled over to second. Well played on a 1-hop is Matthew Lugo. He'll throw it over to first for the second out. Wow, we had an even Steven tonight. 13 on both sides. So we got 13 winners and 13 losers coming up unless the number gets nailed. Hank Peralta will be your batter. So you know what? I told Dom that he got on base twice last night, but the team lost. And he says, why is it whenever I hit, no one wants to hit? And I said, dude, your team's in first place, brah. And he's like, what? Peralta, 0 for 1. The 1-2 pitch. 12-year-olds. Swing and a miss. He got him. Absolute crickets on that swing. 4 strikeouts on the day for Shohei Ohtani. 3.5 in the books here from Angels Stadium. It's 2-0 Angels. There we go. I was waiting to see somebody put up enough K cards. 4 strikeouts all swinging tonight here for Ohtani. Bottom of the 4th, we shall go. I will take a short break right after this because it's right around the time to say goodnight to the kiddos. Louis Ramos will be your batter to start us off, followed by Josh Jung and Drew Mendoza. Actually, you know what? We're ahead of schedule tonight. We'll go to the end of the 5th. Ramos will be the batter 1 for 1. He had the back half of the back-to-back home runs back in the 1st. Back in the 1st. Yeah. The 0-2 pitch from Canning. Jams him up and in and hard, and he got him. Gobbled him up with that fastball. 3 pitches. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Mr. Ramos. 1 strikeout in this inning. 3 strikeouts on the day for Griffin Canning. It's 1 out, bottom of the 4th. Hey, hero. Rangers scored 25 at Cleveland today. Yeah, that is a wow indeed. Good. Glad you're going to enjoy using them, Alex. We got plenty more logos to come. We would have had, and we would have used it already thanks to Phil Williams, we would have had a sexy play of the day emote, except when I told my daughter to do a saxophone, she did a trumpet instead.
There's something screwy around here.
Yeah, but anyway. Josh Jung is your batter. Jung 0 for 1. She's already got most of it done, but she's not feeling good today, so I gave her a break. I'm not that much of a driver. Much. 1-0 pitch. Well struck into center field, but well positioned back there. Cedric Mullins goes back about 5 feet, realized he had it lined up well, makes the catch for the out. Need to send reference pictures along with your request to your remote artist? Do I? For my child? I guess. 2 outs now for Drew Mendoza. Mendoza enters play 0 for 1. Boss battle. Let's get Fluffy woken up again, shall we? Oh-2 pitch to Mendoza. Well struck into right, but right in the direction of Hank Peralta. Plenty of room for him to make that one. Angels will go down in order. Pitchers are pitching fairly decent despite the oopsies back in the 1st. Do exclamation boss for free what?
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
Aiden Daffy reads pretty well, thank you very much. Top of the 5th, we will go. Time for Journey of the Starters, brought to you tonight by Sam Adams Brewery and the Winter Lager. Festive and smooth, hints of cinnamon, ginger, and orange peel in a nice little lager. It was, more of a holiday beer, but I wanted to change of pace tonight and to finish off those brews. So, Sam Adams Winter Lager, the choice of the commish tonight for Journey of the Starters. Shohei Ohtani, 4 innings so far. 1 hit, no earned runs. He's walked 1, struck out 4, right at 50 pitches through 4 innings of work. He'll start us off. LB used to drink beer, then IPA, now it's lager. Hey, it's the word beer, that's all we need to know. Craigasm. I need to do a commish or a Fluffy Kitty Ninja Craigasm emote for beer. You know the sound of beer, apparently. So Dexter Morgan is stepping into the box. 0 for 1 tonight for the Dex. For our serial killer extraordinaire murdering baseballs. Yay, Fluffy! I will work on, because it's hard work to get all you guys out there for Fluffy. So I have to work on raising the rates a little bit, but I've got to make it just a little harder to take on Fluffy. 3-0 pitch to Morgan. That one's going to miss outside. He's going to lose him on 4 pitches.
Just a bit outside.
Second walk on the night issued by Ohtani. Morgan will get over to first. Dex comes into this one. 3 steals on the season. Been caught once. He had to set his high on his rookie year at 16. Bobby Witt Jr. will be the batter now. He is 0 for 1. Hey, I see some people starting to closer. I see one who's there but won't have many balls of yarn left if he does so. So we'll see when people pull the trigger. We've got the alert ready to go. First pitch to Witt. He's going to ground it to short. Simmons over to second for 1, but that's all they will get as Lugo had to leapfrog over Dexter Morgan. No double play there, especially with the speed of Bobby Witt. We'll get 1 out on the fielder's choice. Witt now over at first. Yeah, save some room to play boss, indeed. That'll put Riley Green into the box here with 1 out now. Again, Witt just 1 stolen base on the season for himself. He had 11 last year in his rookie year. First pitch, runner was going on the play, and that one was swung on, popped high in the air. Tank follows it, but he's going to run out of real estate. It's a no ball, 1 strike count. Might have been an attempted hit and run. We welcome you to a very good matchup. This is must-watch baseball here tonight. 2-0 world champion Angels, or 2-0 world champion Angels against the Tigers, who are currently comfortably leading the division in the American League Central. Mendoza keeping Witt close. Ohtani checks the runner. Gets his call. The pitch, the 0-1. Swings right through that as he missed the splitter. He was ahead on that pitch. Must have been thinking a fastball there. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. That one got by. Tank will chase after it, but Witt Jr. will get over to second. That's a wild pitch charge to Ohtani. The curveball fooling Tank completely. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count to Riley Green. The pitch. Gets a piece of the cutter, fouls it straight back. He will do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Curveball does not come in. Catch the outer half. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bobby Witt is at second. Runner in scoring position. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. The 2-2. In to left. This one's got a lot of hook. Wind definitely pulls that one foul and out of play there. Wind is blowing in from right, and that one pushed that one from fair to foul. That would have been really dangerous, as the outfield is played to pull against the left hitter, the left-handed hitter, excuse me. The 2-2. Got him looking.
Hey, bada, swing, bada.
Green watches the curveball all the way, caught looking. 5th strikeout on the night for Ohtani. Thanks for the notification, Twitch. Twitch is apparently all brokey tonight there, Cardinal. 5 strikeouts on the day for Showtime. And no, Cardinal, I'm sorry, you can't bet on tonight's game. 2 outs now. Michael Brooks will be your batter. Brooks had a double. He was just a few feet short of hitting his 2nd homer of the year, opposite field style. Why not? Because that's the rules. It's the 5th. First pitch. Swing and hits that one foul. No balls. 1 strike. Sid's Cardinal did not remember that we were streaming tonight, which is fine. We've only been doing Mondays for a few times of late. A reminder that we will be broadcasting this Wednesday at 7 o'clock, which is our usual intended night. And then, of course, we have our very special Saturday broadcast, all-day streamathon starting at 10 o'clock. 3 games will be broadcasted. It's our partnership celebration, as I just got partner last Tuesday. That will be our day to celebrate. Any support of the channel, subs, gifts, donations, portions of that will go back to the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, where we look to strike out cancer in kids. I think I will wear my special hat and probably even my esports jersey at some point during the day for that occasion. But it's the least I can do. There will be giveaways as well, too. We can get the YouTube channel over 100 or to 100 before Saturday. Then I will add a 3rd giveaway to be given out to the community. 0-1 pitch to Brooks. Misses low there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Lifted towards right field. Chasing after it. Apparently it goes into the seats despite it just landing there, and you think Phil Williams could get the ball easily, but go figure. Never trust the animation. The 1-2. Grounded towards 3rd, deep in the hole. Has to play. No, he's going to hold on to it. Jung lunged at it, had it, but couldn't dig it out of the glove from there. He'll hold on to it. Another infield, or another hit this time from Michael Brooks, this time infield. 2 hits on the day for him. Guess what? That's how many hits that the Tigers have. Runners at 1st and 3rd now. 2 outs. Jose Altuve, 0 for 1 tonight. Remember, a lot of success against Ohtani. 14 for 27. First pitch is at the letters. Yes, it is. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. That one's right down the middle. Call strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Into right field. Williams is going back. He will pull up. Wind definitely makes a factor there. Makes the catch. And the Tigers will strand a couple on the base pass. Halfway through this ball game, it's now official. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 2-0. Angels. One more time, let's do the journey of the starters, brought to you by Sam Adams Winter Lager. Hey Sam, we're still looking to get that sponsorship, if you know what I mean. I have shot my shot. We'll see if they ever come looking. Griffin Canning, 4 innings of work, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 homers, back-to-back for Mike Trout and Luis Ramos back in the 1st inning. But since then, he's been tough. Allowed just 1 walk and struck out 3, 46 pitches through 4 innings of work for Griffin Canning. Start with Matthew Lugo. Phil Williams and Joseph Tank are due up after him. Lugo drew a walk in his first at-bat. The leftover Splash Mountain boulders in center field cause well-known optical illusions where balls appeared in different places than it really is. The 1-1. Slapped into right field. This one's going to drop down, and Matthew Lugo is going to have a base hit. Sus. Just the third hit on the night for the Angels. This one, Matthew Lugo's. Again, Lugo on base second time tonight for 6 steals on the season, caught once. Phil Williams will be the batter now. Williams is 0 for 1. Grounded into a double play in his first at bat. First pitch, runners going, swung on, lifted into right field, coming over, making the play, Hank Peralta. He'll make a hard throw to first, not in time as he guns it over to Bregman, but just getting back in time is Matthew Lugo, who had gone on the pitch. 1 out now. Joseph Tank will be the batter. Tank tonight 0 for 1. First pitch to Tank is going to find its way in there. Strike 1. Joe was a 2021 8th round draft pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks out of South Carolina College. That's in Columbia. I think that's not USC, that's Southern California. He was traded to the Angels along with Mr. Foxy and Sammy Siani in exchange for Ty Buttrey. 0-1. That one's going to miss low with the slider. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ah, 1-1. Grounded to third. Jung to second for 1. Over to first. And that is a 5-4-3 double play.
Yeah, baby!
5 innings are in the books. That means I will take my 1 commercial break this evening. When we come back, we will check the out-of-town scoreboard. Then we'll return to action between the Angels and the Tigers. It's the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas Show. A Twitch partner now, Monday Night Baseball. We'll be right back. Back live, Monday Night Baseball, eMLB here on Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. Commish LB coming back front and center with you. Before we get back to action in Anaheim, let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard. See what's happening with your favorite team throughout the league. Starting with Boston, taking on Baltimore. Bottom of the 12th in that one. 9-7. Red Sox currently 1 out, runner at first for the Orioles as they try to stay alive in this one. Nick Spence, Austin Romine with home runs for the Orioles. Rafi Devers and Johnny Davis with home runs for the Red Sox. The Brewers are leading the Cardinals 8-4, top of the 9th. 2 on, 2 outs though for the Cards. Dominic Aguilera and Evan White with home runs for the Cardinals. Darius McKenzie with 2 home runs for the Brewers. Keston Hiura getting back off the injured reserve and has his 5th home run on the year. Top of the 6th at the Coliseum. Twins lead the Athletics 2-0 in that one. Just 7 hits total between the two teams thus far. 3-0 lead for the Rockies, bottom of the 8th. The Horn Dog, Jim Horner, has hit his 10th home run on the season. They have runners at first and third with 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, as they lead the Reds 3-0. Other scores or finals to this point. The Rays beating the Royals 5-2 today at Kauffman Stadium. Jim Giesler will improve to 5-3 on the year. Dodgers will defeat the Cubs 8-5 as the Cubs were trying to get back to 500. No can do. Grayson Rodriguez will get his 2nd win on the year. Cody Bellinger, Tony Walters, and Jung-Hoo Lee with their home runs to help the Dodgers out in that one. The Yankees will beat the Blue Jays 10-2. Fraser Perez improving to 3-2 on the year. Home runs from Miguel Andujar and Luke Voigt powering the Yankee attack. Marlins defeating the Pirates 5-2 today. Cody Koshin, who had a minor injury, doesn't affect his hitting, as you see. 7 home runs on the year now for Koshin. Jake Willis, though, getting the victory for the Marlins 5-2 in that one. The Rangers will defeat the Indians 6-1. Anthony Volpe hitting his 4th home run on the year. Sean Reed Foley may be the first 7-game winner that we've seen so far this year. If memory serves, I could be wrong. The Mets will continue to play some good baseball. They will defeat the White Sox 5-4. Saul Gonzalez improving to 2-1 on the year. Evan Krasinski will take the loss. The Polar Bear gets his 10th home run on the season. Seattle will defeat the Padres 11-3. Hey, it's Kokamish. There you go, so you can come say hi. We got to get you your own. We have to get you your own emote. I think I'm gonna have Rocky make the a kitty ninja that's in pink and wearing the a unicorn. What do you think?
A unicorn horn.
Wear a unicorn horn and have unicorn ears while wearing your kitty ninja mask and stuff, and you'll be wearing rainbow colors.
Hola.
Hola. He says, hola, Kokamish. You're saying, hola. Yeah. The Mariners are defeated the Padres today 11-3. Home runs for Pedro. Oh, you're saying goodbye? And doing hearts to everyone. It's a quick hello and goodbye. Night night. Love you.
They always come back.
Okay. Home runs for the Eradicator, Eric Kelly, just his 2nd of the year, coming off of that 5-week injury that he had. Pedro Serrano got his 15th home run. Not to be outdone, we notice a certain sighting on the Padres. 7th home run on the year for
Leroy Dragons!
And now, on we go to the Braves. Oh, excuse me. Braves will defeat the Giants 7-2. Help from Grayson Janista and Antonio Alvarez. 11 home runs on the year now for Alvarez in Anderson. Proven to 4-1 on the year. The Nationals will fall to the Phillies 4-2. Bryce Harper going deep. 12th home run on the season for him. Will Smith. Tu connaissez Will Smith? 16 saves on the year for him. Phillies doubling up the Nationals 4-2, getting a little comfortable in the NL East. Finally, 13 innings it took. The Astros will defeat the Diamondbacks in the desert 8-6. Corbin Martin will earn his 4th win on the year. He got help from Corey Ray and Ronnie Mauricio with home runs to get the victory in 13. Back to Anaheim we go. It's 2-0 top of the 6th. Shohei Ohtani, 69 pitches through this point. Hey, Schmidt, thank you for that. Don't forget GMs, Jake and Tom. Don't forget, Mark and Tom had a freak out there for a moment. You know why? I saw Eddie write about Jake Willis. Don't forget, when you're batting, let me know your plan for your pitcher. You already told me, though, Mark, so just a reminder, we're at that part of the game to keep things fluid. Cedric Mullins, Alex Bregman, and Keber Ruiz are coming due up to take on Showtime. 69 pitches for Ohtani through this point. Mullins 0 for 2 tonight. The 3-0 to Mullins. Gonna throw low, and ball 4. He walks him on 4 pitches. 3rd walk on the night issued from Ohtani. Alex Bregman will be the batter. Bregman is 0 for 2. He got some robbery off of Phil Williams back earlier in the game. First pitch. Lifted into right. This one is tailing, hooking, and it's apparently in the seats. You can't trust the animation. But Bregman is trying to push against the shift here. Just foul. The 0-1 towards center. Trout barely moves, makes the catch for the out. Getting back to first, Cedric Mullins on the play. One out now for K-Bear Ruiz, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Now 1 for 11 in his time against Shohei Ohtani. How convenient to cut TV cams away from the result. First pitch, watches it at the knees with a cutter called strike. Boy, that caught the very bottom part of the zone. Chasing my beer with water tonight, apparently. Still got plenty of beer, though. I think it's because I'm not in a winter lager mood anymore. Probably why I still had a couple left. Oh, the beer was still fresh. It's good until May. The 0-1. That one's going to miss low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 delivery comes inside. 2 balls, 1 strike to K-Bear Ruiz. Again, Ruiz traded this offseason in exchange for Yanson Guerrero and top prospect Clarinio Espinoza over to Tampa. The 2-1. Watches that one all the way. It's a 2 ball, 2 strike count. 99 still on the gun from Ohtani here in the 6th. Hey, Tactical. I saw you sent your messages in. I haven't gotten to catch up on it, but I will very soon. Good to see you. The 2-2. Misses low. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The full count pitch. Misses away, ball 4. The walks are starting to creep up on Ohtani. Now 4 walks issued in this game. Two on, 1 out. Hank Peralta is your batter. Peralta 0 for 2 tonight. Pitch, swing, fouls that one off as it bounces down the third base side. Ball, strike 1. Prove the doubters wrong again, Hank. Again, Peralta, bit of a controversial pick in the 5th overall, but the most major league ready player drafted in last season's draft, already making a difference in the majors. The 0-1. That one's going to miss low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ohtani last season got 22 wins against 4 losses. Already has more losses this season than all of last year. Gotta think that effort last season put a strain on his arm, and he's just struggling to keep up with it. The 2-1. Line down the right side, but foul. Just hooks it foul as he got a solid piece on the cutter. Couldn't keep it inside the line. It'll be a 2 ball, 2 strike count. That didn't kick off Mendoza. No. The 2-2. Misses low. Another 3-ball, 2-strike count coming with 1 out here. The 3-2. Swing and cranks it foul. Stimmy up. I think Twitch is fooling with some of us, because some of you type normal and it goes totally backwards on you. Stimmy up. I'm still trying to figure out if there's a rhyme or reason to that, but GT Sundown, the latest victim. The 3-2, one more time. Sharp hitting, bounce, foul. Peralta stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up here with 1 out. Tying run is at first base. The 3-2. Line shot up the middle, base hit for Peralta. Runners coming home, on his way home. Mullins, he will score. It has an RBI single for Hank Peralta. The Tigers are on the board. It's 2-1. Peralta's 4th RBI on the year for the rookie. 1 out still. Dexter Morgan is your batter. He's 0 for 1. He walked in his last appearance. First pitch all the way in there. Strike 1. There's Jay Kuhn. I figured he might be here. Don't forget, you got some boosts, sir. Let's work on getting Dexter right where you want him. The 0-1. That's going to be a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Dex shakes his head completely. Fair call, though. No balls, 2 strikes. Huh. Thanks for the little hot tip there, EVC. All right, excellent. The 0-2 gets a piece of that, fouls it to the left side. It's no balls, 2 strikes. Ohtani suddenly finding himself in danger here. Might be running out of gas. 92 pitches into this outing. Pitch number 93. It's on its way. Got him on the swing inside, and he will go down.
Emotional damage.
Damage caused there as Dexter could go deep with that one. Hello. Hey, get this. Jason, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, including Tactical Stats getting one of those as a mini boost. Good call there. 6 strikeouts now for Shohei Ohtani. Big second out there as runners will stay where they are. 2 outs now. Bobby Witt Jr. is your batter. He's 0 for 2. First pitch. That one is outside, ball 1. I thought that would be a good one. I haven't had Jedi Cats used for a while, so I thought that was a good use of it once Danny Smith showed me how to do it. I've got some other ideas on other things. I just need the time and need to find the right combination to add extras to get more creative. The 1-0 goes with the slider, misses too far outside. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Yeah, that one got away. It's in the dirt through the legs of Tank. Everybody's going to advance on the wild pitch. 3 balls, no strike count now to Witt. Runners at second and third. The 3-0. Up and in, ball 4. 5th walk on the night now for Shohei Ohtani. Witt has reached. Here comes the manager. Riley Green is coming in. That's going to be all for Shohei Ohtani, as he will not be able to get out of the sixth. He can still win it, but he can also lose it. Felipe Vasquez, the nightmare, has been called upon here in the sixth. The 33-year-old Venezuelan will come in to face Riley Green, but Green is getting back to the dugout as they're going to call for a pinch hitter as well for Vasquez. His 16th appearance on the year. He is 0-1 with a 4.58 ERA. One save to his credit. 19 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 20 hits, 10 earned runs, 3 homers. He's walked 4 and struck out 23. Throws 4 pitches and he touches 100 pretty regularly. Throws the fastball, the changeup, the slider, and the curveball. Again, Vasquez, the only member of the eMLB universe to currently be a 2-time reigning champion, as he won both with the Diamondbacks and with the Angels last year. Gonna have a pinch hitter. Again, Riley Green's day is done. Here comes Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill, the former Cardinal. Bases loaded situation for Tyler. He'll come in to take on Vasquez. 0 for 2 in his career against Felipe Vasquez. O'Neill checks in. .259 average this year, 1 home run, 5 runs batted in for the 29-year-old Canadian from Vancouver. First time this year he has a bases loaded situation. Actually, for both, it's the first time. First pitch from the nightmare is... It's apparently letter high. We needed that to go by. It's a called strike. The 0-1. Well struck into right field. This one's going back. Phil Williams is there. Looking up. It's a grand slam. Tyler O'Neill. Tyler O'Neill hits the biggest home run of his career as a Tiger. It's only his second, but it's a opposite field into the win. Home run grand slam. 5-2 Tigers. Emotional damage indeed. Wow. What a change of pace just in that one. Michael Brooks will be your batter. Now, Brooks is 2 for 2 tonight. Vasquez has to face at least 2 batters more. Okay, re-rate was worth it after all. First pitch to Brooks. It's a soft liner. This is going to land right in the middle. That's going to drop in no man's land, and that's a base hit. Michael Brooks is 3 for 3 tonight. And with a runner aboard, Jose Altuve 0 for 2 tonight. He'll be the batter. Wheels have fallen off. It's gotten massively quiet here at Angel Stadium. First pitch. That one's going to be outside, ball 1. Forget, we're still looking for more people to hit the subscribe button over at YouTube. That don't cost you a dime, but we're looking for you to subscribe to the channel. We get to 100 people before Saturday. I will give away a 3rd giveaway on Saturday. The 1-0. Big swing after that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one was outside the zone. The 1-1. That one's also low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ohtani now on the hook for the loss if this game stays as is. The 2-1. That one's going to miss outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. They just need 1 out to get out of this inning. The 3-1. Grounded to short. Simmons has it. He'll go the short way over to second. They'll get the batter, and that's finally the end of the inning. 9 men bat for Detroit. 5 come in to score. Bottom of the 6th we go. New ball game. Tigers 5, Angels 2. Where do you want O'Neill, Mark? Left field is fine, he says. You got it. All right, left field, he will go. Canning 53 pitches. You're still going to keep him in there? Okay, he is bottom of the 6th. We now go Griffin Canning, 53 pitches through this outing. Now on hook for the 6th win of the year for him. Andrelton Simmons, Brandon Marsh, Mike Trout will be up this inning. We'll start with Simmons, who's 0 for 1. Shift is on against Simmons. First pitch he sees. He will pop it up into shallow left. Going back, Michael Brooks calls for it, makes the catch. 1 out. 1 out now for Brandon Marsh. Marsh 0 for 2 tonight. The 1-0 pitch. In towards left center field. Going back, making the play. Tyler O'Neill just coming in for the 2nd out. Again, Tyler O'Neill, who hit the grand slam, is now in left field, replacing Riley Green. 2 outs now. Mike Trout is your batter. Trout, one of the blemishes tonight, hit his 14th on the year, number 519 of his career. The 3-2 pitch. Well struck, right center field. It was a pitch around, Mark, and he sends it yard. It's a goner. 2nd home run of the night for Mike Trout. A boom shot. Number 520 of his career. Now 1 behind McCovey, Williams, and Thomas. It's 5-3. Yep, that was a pitch around, and look at where he pitched around. Whoops. Louis Ramos is your batter now. Ramos had a home run in the first part of the back-to-backs. The 1-2. Got him looking with the pitch up in the zone.
Fatality.
Canning gets the strikeout, but not before Mike Trout cuts into the lead. 6 innings are done here in Anaheim. The Tigers leading 5-3. Okay, Tom, you forgot to tell me what you're doing at start of the inning. Are you going with Vasquez or change? Again, want to stay fluid, so please remember your responsibility when you are hitting. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Cedric Mullins, Alex Bregman, K-Bear Ruiz will be due up in this inning. Vasquez will start us off against Mullins. He is 0 for 2 tonight. The 1-2 pitch. Slapped into left field. That's going to drop in for the base hit. Beautiful piece of hitting from Cedric Mullins. Took the 97-mile-an-hour fastball, deposits it out into left field for the base hit. Just 6 hits tonight for the Tigers. Look at the serial killer putting in the boost. Congrats, Scott. Hopefully you left yourself enough balls of yarn to be able to do boss battles. I didn't see what you had. We got nobody out. Mullins is at first. Alex Bregman is your batter now. Bregman tonight 0 for 3. First pitch swung on. Fouls that one back. No balls, 1 strike. Goes after that fastball. 100 on the gun there. Strike 2. Tough pitch to go after on the outer half. No balls, 2 strikes to Bregman. The 0-2 in the dirt with the off speed. Does not go after it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 delivery. Gets a piece of that one. Knocks it foul out of play. It's a no ball, 1 ball, 2 strike count. Matthew Lugo playing straight up behind the bag here in the shift against Bregman. The 1-2 misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing fouls that off. He was somehow early thinking fastball there. 88-mile-an-hour slider. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Into right. This one's got some smoke. That's going to get by Williams, who couldn't get there in time. Heading to second is Bregman. He will get in with the double. Mullins stops at third. Alex Bregman has his 20th double on the year already. On pace for 64. Are you kidding me? Yikes. Runners at second and third. Nobody out. Still staying with Vasquez here at this point. Kebe Ruiz is your batter now. Ruiz is 0 for 2 tonight. The 1-2. Apparently I forgot to put I had it on. Did it just suddenly turn off? Sorry about that, Mark. Somehow, some way that went pitch by pitch got turned off. Ends up being a strikeout. Yep, it's off. There it's on again. Sorry about that. Felipe Vasquez will get his first strikeout though from that. 1 out here, top of the 7th. Hank Peralta, now your batter. 1 for 3 tonight with an RBI. Yeah, seems like he's having a quiet night here thus far, despite that little flame next to his name. First pitch swung on right through it. Strike 1. A whiff. I don't know, Ben. Are you activating it? The 0-1 goes after that pitch. Quickly behind. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 up and in, does not get close to hitting him, but it's too far in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tigers opened up for 5 in the last inning with 1 out here and 2 in scoring position, trying to add more. The 1-2 popped up shallow left field, just outside of the infield, as Anelton Simmons makes the play for the second out. No one advances. 2 outs now. Dexter Morgan will be your batter. Morgan is 0 for 2 tonight. Never faced Vasquez before. First pitch. Rolls it over to first. Drew Mendoza plays it. Goes to first himself. And that will retire the side. 7th inning stretch is finally upon us.
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face. I was born to rub you. But you were born to rub me first.
7th inning stretch. Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. Started this game off seeing the Angels lead it very good with some back-to-back home runs from Mike Trout. He's had 2 home runs tonight. But the Detroit Tigers have persevered and stuck into it. They are currently leading this one, bottom of the 7th, by a 5-3 score. Griffin Canning is still out there. He's going to try to go a little longer. 68 pitches. He's been very efficient on this night. Bottom of the 7th, we go. Josh Jung, Drew Mendoza, Matthew Lugo are due up. We'll start with Jung, 0 for 2 tonight. Oop, got to turn off pitch by pitch here. Shift is on. 0-1 pitch to Jung. Slap towards short. That gets by Michael Brooks, who tries to lunge at it. But he'll get into left field. Leadoff hit. 5th hit on the night for the Angels. We got a runner over at first. Drew Mendoza will be your batter. Mendoza is 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch will miss outside. Ball 1. Did we figure out a Wednesday game of the night yet? I don't know if we got 2 guys that matched up yet. The 1-0. Misses away, 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. Here comes the pitch from Canning. There's a called strike just at the knees. 2 balls, 1 strike. See action down in the Angels bullpen. Kelvin Herrera is warming up, looking like he'll come into this game. Starting to see some movement in the Tigers bullpen as well, as Griffin Canning approaches 75 pitches here. 2-1. Rolled to first. Plays it safe. Goes to step on first is Bregman. He will retire Mendoza. Meanwhile, Josh Jung will scoot over to second. We've got a runner in scoring position now with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Matthew Lugo's 1 for 1 tonight. First pitch swung on, pops it wide of third. It's going to find its way into the seats. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1. Another swing and hits that one hard into the seats. Look out there. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Well struck towards left center field. This one is going back. We've got ourselves a tie ball game. Matthew Lugo has gone deep. It's his second, or not his second, it's a 2-run homer, his 5th on the season, and it's 5-5. Wow, what a game. A lot of offense in this one. Bullpen, Griffin Canning's night will be done. Shohei Ohtani is off the hook now. You've got Williams, Tank, Simmons, lefty, right are scheduled up. After that, it looks like there's a change coming in the Angels bullpen as Herrera is going to get a seat. Sir Anthony Dominguez is starting to get warmed up pretty quickly. Wow, David Leal is going to come in the 7th inning. Interesting how you guys choose to use your players. Always intrigued. David Leal, 23rd appearance on the year for him. He is 3-0 with a 3.25 ERA. 36 innings to his credit. He's given up 31 hits, 13 earned runs. He has allowed just 2 home runs this year. He has walked 22 and struck out 40. 28-year-old from Houston, Texas, 3rd year in the majors, 36 saves he had last year. Former 24th round draft pick by the Astros out of Louisiana Tech. Phil Williams will come in. It's his first time he faces David Leal. Williams tonight is 0 for 2. First pitch from Leal, swung on, rolled over to first. Bregman has it. Leal covers, makes the play for the second out. 2 outs now. Joseph Tank is your batter. Tank tonight 0 for 2. His 5-game hitting streak is in jeopardy. First pitch he sees into left field. That one's going to get down. There's it. There it is. 6-game hitting streak for Joe Tank. 7th hit on the night now for the Angels. Runner at first. 2 outs. Andrelton Simmons is your batter. He is 0 for 2. First pitch is called, strike 1. Hopefully some of you guys are taking clips, because remember, with our new YouTube channel, clips is something we are hoping to add for some memorable moments. There's the subscribe button if you did not know that we now have a YouTube channel where we carry all of the recordings you're watching right now, get brought over there after we polish them up. I'll polish them up. Speak English, Bob. 0-1. Missing low and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swing, hacks that one foul. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2. Jam towards third. Hard throw over there from Witt over to second in time. Morgan squeezes it. Tide is going to be retired, but not before Matthew Lugo hits one deep onto the prairie out up yonder. 7 innings done. Tigers 5, Angels 5. Let's head to the 8th. New pitcher coming in for the Angels. Sir Anthony Dominguez will get the call. 3rd pitcher on the night. Not a good appearance for the Nightmare. It was a nightmare for the Angels. He gave up that grand slam earlier. Dominguez, the 30-year-old from the Dominican, from Esperanza. 17th appearance on the year for him. He's 3-1 with a 3.63 ERA. 17 and a third innings of work. He's given up 11 hits, 7 earned runs, 2 homers, walking 10, and striking out 22. Throws the hard fastball, upper 90s, including a slider and a changeup. Boss battle. Maybe we can get fluffy again. Bobby Witt Jr. will be the first to greet him tonight. Witt is 0 for 2. The 1-1. Slap towards third. This one, Jung has it. He's going to sit on it. No chance to go after the speedy Bobby Witt. Another leadoff runner aboard, as that has been the change here of recent. Starting to get runners on base. Witt is aboard. Tyler O'Neill had the biggest hit of the night, the grand slam home run. 4 RBI tonight for O'Neill. 0 for 2 in his career against Dominguez. First pitch is in there. Strike 1. The 0-1. That one misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Slaps that one right side foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and fouls that one off as he drilled it hard down the left side. O'Neill really on tonight, just a little early on that one. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. It being held close by Mendoza. Dominguez checks the runner, the pitch. Just misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A 2 ball, 2 strike count. Dominguez delivers in the dirt. Ball 3. Good work by Tank to make sure that one doesn't get by. With there been a couple wild pitches tonight. You forgot something, Ben. Nice try, Chad. The 3-2. Well struck into center field. This one is hooking. It is going to be off the wall. 1 hopper. Heading for home is Witt. He will score. 6-5. Tigers. No doubt who the MVP of this game is. Tyler O'Neill, another RBI. 5 RBIs on the night. 2nd double on the year. What a game for him. O'Neill at second. Michael Brooks is your batter. He has been impossible to get out. He's 3 for 3. 104 mile an hour pitch from Ben Joyce. Yeesh. Excuse me, but first pitch swinging into right field, not very deep, making the play. Phil Williams, who will get it back in for the out. First out now for Dominguez. 1 out. O'Neill at second. Jose Altuve has had a quiet night. 0 for 3. Oops. It's all right. Here. No Junior Mega Boost. Well, no. Oh, Junior. You're talking JR. Not yet. I think he wants a few more balls of yarn for a cushion. 1 ball, no strikes. Yup of the order, I noticed Jamie saying earlier. The yup of the order. The 1-0. Watches it all the way in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Meanwhile, Mark says... Mark's sitting on like 3 million balls of yarn, so it's about time he uses them to improve his player. There you go. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Slap towards second. Well positioned Matthew Lugo. He will make the play to first for the second out. Meanwhile, Tyler O'Neill will scoot over to third base. 90 feet away from another insurance run there for the Tigers. Cedric Mullins will enter the box. 1 for 3 tonight. Yeah, you got to give yourself a cushion to make sure you have the ability to play the mini games still. And that's why I say stick around for raids, because with raids, if you join raids, you get extra balls of yarn automatically. So make sure you join the raid when we do them. First pitch. That one is, called strike. That one looked outside. It's kind of close. I know Mullins didn't like it, though.
Say what?
Have a yarn problem? Call 1-800-CRAFT STORE for help with your addiction. The 0-1. Misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike. I don't know if you have to take action, per se. Right now, so far, since it's not a... since no one else is streaming, I'm planning to go raid Crazy Coach again. Go watch some more wrestling. The 1-1. Misses inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Isn't that like calling your bookie to help you with your gambling problem? The 2-1 from Dominguez. Into left field, going down the line, chasing after it, and still going after it, but it's going to get into the seats, just in foul territory. Might have been close enough for home run distance. Marsh gave it a ride to chase after it, but he couldn't get there. It's a 2 ball, 2 strike count. Never had a doubt, huh? Somehow, some way, I'm not buying that. The 2-2. Got him swinging. Smokes it up in the zone. 100-mile-an-hour pitch. Side is retired, but not before. Another run scored for the Tigers. Top of the 8th done. Bottom of the 8th coming. 6-5 Tigers. David Leal will be staying in there. He's got Brandon Marsh, Mike Trout, Louis Ramos scheduled up this inning. Brandon Marsh will start us off. He's 0 for 3 tonight, 1 for 4 in his career against David Leal. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. First strikeout of the night for David Leal. 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Mike Trout has had a night, 2 for 3. 2 home runs, both solo shots into right center field. 520 career home runs now for the Big Fish.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Yeah, Grumpy O'Brien just hit the follow button. Hey, thanks for following. I'll kill you to death. I do that to my kids all the time. But thank you for hitting the follow button there, Grumpy. Tanner Scott starting to warm up in the bullpen for the Angels. The 3-2 pitch to Trout. And this low one inside, ball 4. Trout can't hit home runs there, we think. He'll get aboard third time tonight for him. That is copyrighted. Louis Ramos will be the batter. Ramos had the home run in the back-to-back back in the first. He is 1 for 3 tonight. Never faced David Leal before. First pitch. This is low in the dirt. Great block by Keber Ruiz. The 1-0. Swings and bounces. That one foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. In there all the way at the knee. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Louis Ramos. Angels down a run here in this big matchup. This was much watched Monday Night Baseball indeed. The 1-2.
Strike 3.
Got him swinging.
Hey, bada, swing, bada.
Louis Ramos swinging over the fastball, just 88 on the gun, but it is so deceptive. David Leal with his second strikeout of the night. 42 strikeouts on the year for Leal. 2 outs now, bottom of the 8th as Josh Jung comes into the box. 1 for 3 tonight. Hey, Rob. I don't know if you probably have been here for a bit. That's the first time I noticed you, so apologies for that if you haven't. First pitch to Jung, swung on in the gap towards right center field. Wind might be pulling it in. Making the catch on the run is Cedric Mullins right at the warning track. That one might have had the distance if not for the wind. Side is retired. A runner is left. We're going to the 9th. It's 6-5 Detroit. Homa, indeed. Never a doubt. Tanner Scott will come in to replace Sir Anthony Dominguez, who's seen better days. Tanner Scott, the closer. See both closers in this one now. The former Baltimore closer, 30-year-old from Mogador, Ohio. The left-hander is making his 23rd appearance this year, and he has been in a lot of decisions. 4-3 already this season with a 3.77 ERA. 6 saves to his credit. He's gone 28 2/3 innings, given up 18 hits, 12 earned runs, given up a couple homers. He's walked 19, struck out 47 to this point. Throws the hard fastball in the upper 90s. Will touch 100 regularly with the slider. He's ready to go. Alex Bregman will be the first to greet him. Keber Ruiz, Hank Peralta due up after that. Bregman is 1 for 3 tonight. Oh, got to turn off pitch by pitch. No one's on base. My bad. Shift is on. The 3-2 pitch coming to Bregman. Lined into left. That's going to drop in front of Marsh, who tried to get over to it in time. Could not get there. Alex Bregman gets his 50th hit on the season. 10th hit on the day for the Tigers now. Nobody out. Keber Ruiz will be your batter. He has a little bit of success against Tanner Scott. 2 for 6 with a home run. First pitch. It's going to be up in the zone, called strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1. Slap towards first, but just called foul as Drew Mendoza tried to make the play on it. It got by him, but it was just to the right side of the bag, and the ump was right on top of it. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Tough day for Keber Ruiz. 3rd strikeout for him. That's a hat trick the wrong way. One out now. First strikeout of the night for Tanner Scott. With one out, Hank Peralta will be your batter. He's 1 for 4 tonight with an RBI. First pitch watched all the way in there at the knee. Strike one. The 0-1. That one's going to come inside 100 on the gun there, but one ball, one strike. You're looking ahead to the bottom of the ninth. Drew Mendoza, Matthew Lugo, Phil Williams are scheduled up for the Angels. The 1-1. Pops it up on the infield. Shallow outfield. Calling for it. Andrelton Simmons makes the catch. 2 outs. 2 outs now. Dexter Morgan will be your batter. Tough night for Dex. 0 for 3. I know, right? First pitch goes after it. Swings into center. That will drop in front of Mike Trout. On his way for third is Bregman. Here comes the play. Safe! Really close play there for Bregman. He gets in just in front of the Mike Trout throw. First hit of the night for Dexter Morgan. Gets runners at first and third. Bobby Witt Jr. is 1 for 3. He'll try to add some insurance here. Mark, don't forget, remind me what you're planning to do in the ninth. First pitch is called strike. 0-1. All right, thank you. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. In towards left field. Definitely got under it. Brandon Marsh, plenty of room. Can of corn makes the catch. Side will be retired. Runners left at the corners. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. Last chance for the Angels. It's a close one, 6-5. David Leal is staying in. We're going to have substitutes for the Tigers. Heston Kjerstad will come in to replace Tyler O'Neill in left field. O'Neill having a heck of a night. 2 swings up the bat, 1 home run, 5 RBI. He'll come in. Levan Soto is in for Bregman. So again, your defensive replacement, Heston Kjerstad, is in left field. Levan Soto comes in and plays first base. David Leal is still in this game. Drew, we're seeing Matt Barnes starting to pace, loosen up. Can't tell if he's coming in yet or not, but right now it's all Leal. Drew Mendoza will be the first batter to greet him in this inning. 0 for 3 tonight. The 3-2 pitch.
Strike 3.
Got him looking with the called strike 3. Just watched it all the way. Third strikeout of the night for David Leal. Big first strikeout as he gets Mendoza. 1 out. Matthew Lugo's had a good night. 2 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the 7th to tie this up. Game up at 5 at the time. The 0-1 pitch. Slaps it into right field. Coming in, Hank Peralta. Plenty of room. The Angels are down to their final out. Pinch hitter being called for Phil Williams, who's 0 for 3 tonight. Are you surprised on who they're going after? Tomoya Mori. Mori, The 5'7" catcher, 29 years old, $543 million richer from his signing in the majors. Maury,
We would be honored if you would join us.
29-year-old, hitting .309 with 11 home runs and 28 runs batted in. Never faced David Leal before. Great matchup here. Moostegs, thank you for hitting the follow. Welcome at a very pivotal moment on tonight's Monday Night Baseball edition. Leal, 32 pitches to this point. 2 1/3 innings of work. Maury, your batter. 5 for 9 so far in this short month. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. I don't care. It's Godzilla mode. David Leal goes deep into this game, and he will get the win. 6-5 victory for the Tigers. What a game indeed. Shohei Ohtani was unbeatable through the first 5, and then all of a sudden in that 6th inning. Tom, advice. You might want to do a little bit of the suggestion on either pitching around or pitching to contact and stuff. You don't do a lot of that. So if that's some advice I can give you, I feel like that cost you in that 6th inning when Ohtani was getting gassed. Either that or pull him just a little quicker. But I get it. In Ohtani we trust. Just my opinion. Anyway, let's look at the box scores here. We'll look at who had some good nights. I think we know who the MVP is in this one. I mean, you come in, hit a pinch hit, grand slam homer, and then you have another RBI with a double. I kind of feel it's Tyler O'Neill. If not, then this game smokes something terribly and needs to be reworked. All right, so Mullins, 1 for 4. Alex Bregman goes 2 for 5. Hank Peralta, 1 for 5 with an RBI. There's Ben. Thundercats, ho! Mega Boost has just been done. Nice work there. +6 to Ben for Boost. Again, Tyler O'Neill, what a night. 2 for 2. Comes in the 6th inning. First batter Felipe Vasquez faces, and he hits a grand slam home run opposite field. A lot of opposite field home runs in this game for sure. That's the 35th win on the year for the Tigers. Angels will fall to 29-23. 5 walks on the day for the Tigers helped them, especially in that 6th inning. For the Angels, Mike Trout was 2 for 3. You'd think he would have been player of the game if not for O'Neill's situation, but he gets 2 solo home runs, 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 6th. He's now got 520 home runs and is now 1 away from tying for 22nd all time with with Frank Thomas, with Willie McCovey, and with Teddy Ballgame Ted Williams. Louis Ramos was 1 for 4. He had a home run in the 1st as well. Josh Jung 1 for 4. Matthew Lugo was 2 for 3. He had a home run in the 7th. It was his 5th on the year. 2-run shot gave the Angels some hope, but then that hope got taken away in the 8th inning by Tyler O'Neill. For the pitchers, Griffin Canning goes 6 1/3, giving up 6 hits, 5 earned runs. He walked 1 and struck out 4. 4 home runs allowed by Griffin Canning tonight. David Leal goes 4 0 on the year. 2 2/3 scoreless innings, allowed 1 hit, 1 walk, struck out 4. Great work by Leal, who went yeoman's work in that one to get the victory. So as Mark said to me in his whisper, all in on Leal. Ohtani looked good through 5 innings, but he just ran out of gas. 5 2/3, gave up only 3 hits, 4 earned runs. It's the walks that did him in. Walking 5, he struck out 6. Vasquez walked, he allowed 4 hits, 1 walk, and one of those hits was the grand slam. He ends up blowing the save. He leaves the game tied, so Anthony Dominguez comes in, allows a couple of hits. Tyler O'Neill's double was the difference in this game. Dominguez is now 3-2 on the year. Tanner Scott allowed 2 hits as well, so the bullpen did not look overly impressive after Ohtani left. No doubt, Tyler O'Neill was your player of the game. I would have been shocked if he did not get it. All right, let's quickly look at the scores, and then we're going to send you over to Crazy Coach. Coach is doing his Wrestling Universe, the CCU. He's on the SmackDown portion of the show, which tells me that my guy who's on Raw, I'll have to watch on the VOD. The Eradicator, Eric Kelly, his OG version is in that universe. Speaking of Kelly, he hit his second home run of the year after coming off of the injured list, along with Pedro Serrano. Seattle helping beat the Padres 11-3. We'll do it one more time because we always got to do it when there's a home run from
Leroy Dragons!
Hi. Rangers will defeat the Indians 6-1. Sean Reed Foley getting his 7th win on the year. Anthony Volpe helping with his 4th home run on the season. Red Sox defeating the Orioles in 12, 9-7. That's Chris DeMar, I believe. Yep. Chris DeMars gets his 2nd home run on the year. Help from Rafi Devers and Johnny Davis to get the extra innings win. Shut up, Leroy. You got spanked. Yankees will defeat the Blue Jays 10-2. Fraser Perez improves to 3-2 on the year. Miguel Andahard and Luke Voigt with home runs for the Yanks. Rays will defeat the Royals 5-2. Jim Giesler improves to 5-3 on the season. Kyle Hendricks takes the loss, falling to 2-6. Game of the night you just watched, back and forth it went between the Tigers and the Angels. Tigers end up winning this one 6-5. Tyler O'Neill's grand slam, his 2nd of the season, 2nd homer of the season. 1st grand slam on the year helps David Leal improve to 4-0. Twins defeating the Athletics 2-1. Scotty Albin pitching well enough to get his 4th win on the season. Steve, I'm in LA this weekend. If you are around, we'll look and see what Padres Astros trades will come up very soon from that meeting. Interleague action between the Astros and the Diamondbacks. That one went 13. Astros winning it 8-6 as Corbin Martin earns the victory. He's 4-4 on the year. Had help from Ronnie Mauricio and Corey Ray in that one. Phillies defeat the Nationals 4-2. Bo Burrows defeating Zach Williman in that one. Bryce Harper getting his 12th home run on the year. Marlins defeating the Pirates 5-2. Jake Willis is now 5-4 on the year. Cody Koshin, who was injured but comes in to hit, gets his 7th home run on the season. Braves defeated the Giants today 7-2. Ian Anderson improving to 4-1. Grayson Janista and Antonio Alvarez with home runs for the Braves. The Mets continue rolling 5-4 win over the White Sox. Sal Gonzalez gets his 2nd win on the year. Pete Alonso and Orlando Arcia with home runs for the Mets. The Dodgers will defeat the Cubs by an 8-5 score. Cody Bellinger, Tony Walters, and Jung-Hoo Lee got home runs in the day. I hope Asher feels better. Behind my big old head, the Brewers will double up on the Cardinals with an 8-4 victory. The human white flag, Chris Flexen, proves to 5-5 on the year. Had help from Darius McKenzie. D-Mac goes deep twice. Keston Hiura with his 5th home run on the year. Finally, the Rockies defeating the Reds 5-1. Alex Reyes gets his 1st home run on the year. Reds have lost 9 in a row now, I believe. Jim Horner, his 10th home run on the season. Double checking, it is a 9-game losing streak for the Reds. All right, a quick advance, then we will get ready to go raid over to the craziest coach we know. I'm pretty sure there's no one else that I can think of. Yep. We'll go raid crazy because it's just insane in there. Especially with his WWE universe. So stick around if you need some extra balls of yarn. Let's look at the injuries real quick. We knew about Leon Richardson's injury due to a stretch elbow ligament. It just gets worse and worse for Cincinnati here at this particular point. You got Lance McCullers with a mild abdominal strain, but he'll most likely make his next start. Blake Rutherford was injured day-to-day with a sore knee. Xavier Edwards with the knee tendonitis, 2 days. Leon Richardson, though, is a low-salary pitcher, so no sense putting him on the injured reserve. And that's pretty much it. So I'll call it there. Again, come back Wednesday night. I'll talk about that in a sec. Let's go set up the raid. Back to the litter box I go. Fluffy Kitty Ninjas do assassinate, and you're looking at their victim. So next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put my head back on straight. We'll be back in front of you Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. Same cat time, same cat channel, as we'll continue Game of the Night. But don't forget, this Saturday, 10 o'clock, and most of the day, 3 games will be broadcasted here, as I'll call a triple header as part of our partnership celebration for achieving partner status. We're going to have a lot of fun. There'll be giveaways, and for any support on the channel, there will be donations to the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. We'll talk more about that on Wednesday. But for now, how you think directs your life. When you think your best, you're going to be your best. So please go do your best. It's a Monday, but enjoy it. Make it a great one. We'll see you later this week. Peace.
You jackass!